Michel Barnier, the European Union chief negotiator, has urged European Union states to be cold-blooded with the UK as the Brexit trade deal deadline approaches. Former Brexit Secretary David Davis has said that the last 3 weeks of discussions will matter more than the first 3 years. Mr. Barnier is reportedly ready for a bust-up next month and is concerned there could be a breakdown in trade negotiations. According to the Sun newspaper, Mr. Barnier also believes Downing Street could enter into a serious, blame game, over who is to blame for the slow development in trade deal discussions. Last Friday, the EU and Britain last Friday blamed each other for the lack of progress after the latest round of post-Brexit trade discussions. The EU said a deal looked unlikely. Mr. Barnier issued his warning at the end of the 7th round of trade talks. This round included key issues such as fishing rights and competition rules. Brexiteer Ben Habib said Michel Barnier is acting overconfident in the Brexit trade talks. Former Brexit Party MEP Ben Habib recently said the UK needed to prove to the EU that it intends to leave the bloc without a trade deal. Speaking to Michael Heaver on Westminster, Mr. Habib claimed Michel Barnier was acting as if the EU had put the UK on the back foot. Mr. Habib said, "Michel Barnier is having a laugh at our expense. I think he feels that he has got the UK on the same sort of back foot that he had Theresa May on. We have got to disabuse him on that. Until we can convince the EU that we are serious about leaving without a deal, they will keep messing us about. The best way to convince them is to just walk away." He added, "I suspect that Boris Johnson doesn't believe in a no-deal Brexit, for all of his championing and bravado. You might recall that last year or so they said we would be out by the 31st of October with or without a deal. But actually I don't think they believe in no deal." Michael Gove, who is in charge of no-deal planning, is on the record saying he doesn't believe in no deal and that he believes it would be bad for the United Kingdom. The EU, of course, will be listening to all of this and will be well aware of the pronunciations made by Michael and other people. Mr. Habib added that the UK government was not meeting its own deadlines. He said, "They set a deadline in a negotiation. In February they said if we haven't got a deal by the 30th of June we will cease negotiations. If you set that kind of deadline, for goodness sake stick with it. The minute your bluff is called you are so weak."